Hi, I'm Christine with Torrance Citi Cable, and today I'm here at the Torrance Police Department to help shed light on a very important topic, especially during the coronavirus pandemic, and that topic is domestic violence.
It's not specific to any type of level of income or socioeconomic situation or culture. It seems to cut across all lines.
Meet Detective Nate Shuko, who has been a part of the Torrance Police Department since 2004. He's currently assigned to the Crimes Persons section, and among the many crimes he investigates is domestic violence.
So domestic violence, by definition, it could be abuse that's verbal, emotional type abuse, or physical.
Last year, Torrance PD received 183 calls relating to domestic violence, and in 2020, between January 1st and September 14th, close to 130.
Generally, when we get that phone call, it's going to be physical. So someone struck someone, or some type of strangulation, or some kind of someone's injured. A lot of times it could be a neighbor or a witness, someone passing by who happens to see it, who actually makes that first call.
In light of Domestic Violence Awareness Month coming up in October, in your opinion, why is it so important for more people to be aware of this issue?
I feel like education would help to maybe spot someone who's in need, maybe to get them some help before they actually are able to reach out on their own.
1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men in the U.S. experience some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. The majority of them don't report the abuse, and multiple studies show that they could be in more danger during the pandemic.
COVID, like most of us, it is a factor. It's another stressor. People aren't working as much. They are at home more. So it is something that they're having to deal with.
How important is it that if you are a victim of domestic violence that you do speak out for yourself and you continue speaking out?
I think it's huge. And whether it's telling the police or your loved one, a family member, someone that you're comfortable with, because that's the first step, just to reach out to someone and let them help you.
What happens as a result of not documenting? I mean, does that mean the abuser can get away with more crimes without there being consequences because there's nothing on paper?
That definitely can be the case, because if no one knows about the incident except for the victim and suspect, it makes it very challenging for us to help them.
Resources are available through the police department's Victim Assistance Program. They include counseling and victim advocate services.
Literally, the advocates, I've seen them sit down in court with, present for any hearings that might take place, just so that there's some level of comfort for the victim. We have seen times where the person doesn't have anyone. Maybe they moved out here from another state and they're literally here with their significant other, who is now wearing the hat of the suspect as well.
Detective Shuko thanks community members who are stepping up to report domestic violence incidents on behalf of victims.
I think you might not actually realize that you're helping as much as you are by looking out for your neighbor or your coworker or a loved one. And it's not to create more problems for them and make things worse. It's truly trying to get some help for them. And whether it might not be the most comfortable thing to do, but especially when there's kids involved, I think that making those calls to the police or to whoever to get some help is huge.
He hopes those watching know that there is always help available if they or someone they know need it.
Something doesn't have to rise to the level of an actual altercation before someone can call. So yeah, reach out, and we're here to help, and we'll get you, if we don't have the answers, we'll definitely work with you to get those questions resolved.
As a fellow domestic violence survivor, I've been spending a lot of my time during this pandemic creating resources for fellow survivors and their loved ones. You can watch a series of free videos online on my YouTube channel called Kimbap TV. Thanks so much for watching, and take great care of yourselves.